Hello guys and welcome to Sunday Drivers Cup 2022 season round 9, and today we are driving around Oran Park. This race marks the 50th race milestone in Sunday Drivers Cup history, so pretty nice milestone to hit and quite a long journey for the league already. Personally, I have 10 races less I guess, so this is my 40th race in Sunday Drivers Cup. Anyway, that wasn't something I was focusing at the moment. I was focusing on what's in front of me, and that is Tsvetanov starting from pole, behind me Stefan Aldering and Tom Daly. As the lights go green and away we go. Quite a decent start, although I had to secure the inside line already, not to give those guys behind me any ideas. It is very crucial to survive the turn 1 and turn 2. These two left-handers, it is very easy to overshoot the corner. It is very tricky corner. You kinda have to come hot to the corner and just turn in and brake at the same time, and if you go wide there's gravel outside and you will just hit the wall. So very technical or difficult, but we all managed to get through that corner in one piece. And behind me Tom Daly was already making gains, so he is now holding third position as I'm following Tsvetanov in front of me. And to be honest, I knew that Tsvetanov is he's been very fast lately, and even today during the practice, during the qualifying, he was very fast, so I was trying to keep up with him, and if the opportunity comes I will make some moves, but my main focus was on keeping Tom Daly behind me, because I consider him maybe my biggest rival in a championship fight right now. But now, as we come from the last corner, Tsvetanov went a little wide. I was able to get my car alongside there, having the inside line, and if I can just make the car stop in time. Well, almost went a little wide. I have to maybe secure the inside line here. So as you can see, I went for a defensive line a little bit, then moving back to the left just a little bit, overshooting this corner. But what matters is that I'm now in front and now holding the lead, and let's see if I can just pull away. And this is something I'll show you if you pay attention what is happening behind me. Tsvetanov, Tom Daly, they are fighting each other. They both hit the wall outside, and then somehow Tom Daly was able to get the car alongside Tsvetanov. They are going side by side, and it seems like Tom Daly was able to make a move and gain another position. So this is already like reminding me of races earlier this season when I was starting in front of Tom Daly, but then he makes some good gains, get past by me, and just finished in front of me. So as you can see here, this is lap 6. He's already pretty close to me. And I was just trying to keep my car, on a driving line, making my car as wide as possible. And I knew this can't keep going forever. So it's pretty much a lot of pressure from Tom Daly. This is lap 8. He's still there as I overshoot this corner, turn 2. And Tom is having much tighter line. He almost like alongside me there outside, as I'm holding my car in the middle of a road, just almost like a parking car in the middle of a corner here, but still somehow hanging in there in front of him. But yeah, like I said, I knew that this can't just go forever. Like, it is a long way to drive like this, and sooner or later either me or either Tom is going to make a mistake, or maybe Tsvetanov will play some kind of role in this battle. Also, not counting out Stefan Aldering, who is holding 4th position still, keeping up with us very nicely. So it is still very much open who will take the victory. Of course, I'm happy to hold the lead, but I knew that I was maybe the slowest car in this train at the moment. Coming out of the last corner, Tom was having great run through the last corner, and I moved to the defensive line straight away, just forcing him to take the outside line, as I prefer the inside line to this turn 1 and 2. Yes, we are going side by side, and Tom is actually going on a crash there as I'm holding inside line here. And that's Tom Daly on a crash, and all of a sudden he's now holding fourth position, so that turned out to be a good call for me to take the inside line. Anyway, race is far from over. This is one lap later, as I made a mistake to turn 2, went too hot to the corner, then tried to defend, then moved back to the racing line. Svetanov is making a dive, I noticed that, and I make this good old switcheroo, take the inside line, and maybe forcing him to take the unoptimal line to this right-hander, just to making sure that he won't have a chance to make another attack on me on these corners. So that was very nice racing, and yeah, I have to give a credit for Svetanov. That was very nice dive. Too bad he wasn't able to stop car in time, but that was very nice move, and if you want to make a dive, that's how you do it. But yeah, race continues. And this is now end of lap 14, so I skipped quite many laps. As you can see, I was able to build up a gap behind a little bit, so the gap is maybe 1.2, 1.3 seconds to Svetanov. Still quite small, but at least it's out of the draft range. Also, there was a back marker in front, but he didn't cause any problems to me. Thanks for moving out of the way. And yeah, because we are driving in this short track, eventually we will probably catch up some guys who didn't have the best race of their season. But so far I didn't have any problems with the back markers. And this is now starting lap 20, so 3 laps to go. As you can see, Svetanov behind me was again gaining me, so the gap is now under 1 second. There's a back marker in front, and it seems like I really need to push these last few laps and really like fight for this victory as I overshoot the corner again. I made a quite many times the same mistake. I don't know what it was, maybe my braking wasn't on spot or something, but anyway. So we get past by this back marker pretty nicely, but now the gap behind is pretty much non-existent, so it is I was just like feeling the pressure, and I knew like 2.5 laps to go. I really need to focus, and it's pretty much guaranteed that this Svetanov is probably going to make some moves. Like Stefan Aldering was dropping down a little bit, so there's no immediate danger from there. So it's just the two of us fighting for the win. Okay, so 1 lap to go. As you can see, after coming out of the last corner, I moved to the left straight away, take the defensive line, also trying to break the draft. But the main reason was that if we would have gone through the turn 1 and 2 side by side, I would have preferred the inside line, but that's not the case. But then again, I make this same mistake to turn 2 again. Went way too hot to the corner. It is now Svetanov alongside me. Luckily though, I'm holding the inside line, but I'm still trying to brake as late as I can without going wide. And yep, and that's me still holding on the lead. Here I'm trying to take as tight line as possible. So you can see here just turning in straight away. So that was a little bit different line from what I have usually done during the race. And I knew these corners are very hard to pass by, so if I can just keep my cool, be the best version of me, it's probably gonna be a good result for me. Of course we shouldn't celebrate until we cross the finish line. This is by the way nice corner. This blind corner, I was playing it way too safe the last time, as if the corner would have moved during the race. But anyway, the last corner of the race, just trying to hit the apex inside, and that's the victory. So, you know, sometimes when I win the race, I feel joy, and of course I was really happy about the result, but the main feeling I was having right now was the relief. I was so under pressure the whole time, and also having 2 bad races under my belt before coming to this race, so that was really like, how do you say, rock off your chest, and felt good to be back on the podium. Oh yeah, that was a really nice race, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and bye bye.